jump to their death.
Jump to the death. You know what I'm saying? Suicide ain't the way out though, y'all. That's gonna leave you stuck some more. Who is that over there? Y'all saw that too.
Because it's like if this was somebody
You
that was
gotta move
running
slow.
with the Six of
Catch it.
Swords, it's like they ran like to their death. Amen. Like somebody was stuck, like
That shit right on time, man.
stuck between a rock and a hard place.
That shit right on time, what? That shit right on time, what? Somebody stuck in a rock and a hard place. That's it right there, y'all. Let's see if we can find some music. That ain't really the beats be. Somebody totally shift that frequency once I got onto it. Like it was almost like I intercepted that right when they was working on it. So somebody went on ahead and adjusted it, but it looked like somebody trying to bring it back, bro. Cause man, when they were messing with frequency and music, it's like they make the beat unorthodox. So not only would you would not be interested in doing the beat or making music to the beat or singing to the beat, but it would actually drain you temporarily. But it'll drain you, and you'll be like, "Damn, music sound bad now." Try to find. Let me quit. I know somebody watching me. Sorry, we getting mad over there. Sorry, we getting mad, bro. This is why I'm trying to find some instrumental guy. Oh, wait a minute.
I sure do love anything that helps dreams come true. So we have hidden special butterfly tickets inside 10 Tennessee Playcation Kids guides.
Love with her when I was
Will
young,
you find
bro.
one?
Ooh, wait. I guess
With
who wasn't
QuickBooks
though?
Solopreneur, keep your finances organized year-round.
Who
Move
what?
from books to taxes seamlessly with visibility.
No. That's introduction music. I done did my introduction. Now. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, it's like the beat takes something out of you, bro. I can't use that no more for these ops. That was told on them, bro. Well, that was one of them. I got a lot of, just like everybody got cameras, I got cameras. I got cameras too, in the spiritual. I was gonna tell y'all something funny that happened. I can't remember though, no. I ain't forgetting as bad as I was though. It was real bad. Me and old girl going through it. Old beauty nine something. Ooh, both going down. Mine just go blank. That big guy though. That guy was teaching me he just told me something about admin like I was running. And it was like I don't know if they need me to run to get to that level where my asthma get extremely crazy and I be ready to pass out or something. I never passed out though, but the doc when I was when I was young, when I was real young, I was in the Olympus and the doctor and they was I would get to this certain pace of running and they would like stop. My head would start burning. I would never fall out though. My head would burn though. My head would just burn like hell. But here lately they've been wanting me to do it. And they've been like, we gotta trade we gotta trade Tragic, and that's my flame. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see how this work now? We gotta trade Tragic, cause she the engine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we got these organs. I bet you that's how you die too. If you mess around and start attacking people, attacking certain individuals, you probably wind up attacking your tree. That's why I say, I'm gonna just say tree instead of soulmate. You start, cause we all got trees. Each tree got its own limbs. So your tree, I bet you that's probably how you die or something. But you know, who would want to tell you not to die? We got 8.2 billion people. I was just playing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got a pinch on my belly button for that. I'm sorry. I feel like I am a high up, bro. I see what the problem is. if I was high up, I'd be lazy like that probably, bro. Cause I mean, if I was already a higher up and I didn't know, like if I was already just in that money like they is, you know what I'm saying, in that powerhouse seat, I would probably be like there too. Like, let's say it's a whole bunch of problems in the world, and you already fully yourself, and you go ahead, you know what up there, you go and observe the situation, and then you got your accountant or whoever coming to tell you what the problem is in the world, and they go down a list of issues, and the first will be population. After that, it's over. They ain't gonna listen to the rest of the issues. They gonna be like, I already know what the problem is. It could be 20 of them in that room. I already know what the problem is. They'll probably start talking, smoking blunts, and they'll sum it up. It was 8.2 billion people. That's the problem. But it ain't just that. It's whatever probably created that 8.2 billion. Cause I feel like sometimes I feel like God put stuff out here to warn us who in power, bro. And I feel like the more we try to change and do things and alter people's lives, the more people he put into the world. Sun getting shiny. You see how light is getting outside? Look at that. Look at that. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hey, man, who is that over there? Flatten his ass. Killed him. Throw him out the window. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Roll, Kale. But, yeah, I think that's what it be, population, man. And they don't really look into the system. But I mean, it's more than that though. It's whatever. Like, I ain't just saying like condoms and stuff like that. I'm saying like there's altering, like my situation, altering people's lives. Okay, you want to alter people's lives, Mr. Rich Man? I give you 8.2 billion more people that take some of your the taxes to eat some more of your riches up for you, whatever. I don't know how it really go. I ain't up there. I ain't never been in the I feel like a wealthy individual, but I never been financially wealthy to that degree to understand how they think. But you definitely will have to put yourself in those kind of shoes before you judge their actions. But I know I be lazy as hell though, but just thankfully I'm from the bottom looking up. So when I do get to the top, I know how to work on such a situation in a more humanitarian type way. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yeah. Is that how it go? Oh, that's how it go. Anyway, I really just got on here to look see how good I was looking. Anyway, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, the dramatic approaches that we take as human beings to change the structures of reality, only to put ourselves in a matrix system like some fools. It's quite the diplomatic approach, I guess you would say. I probably didn't say that right here. I don't know. But it is quite the approach though. Should have the sun go down. That be throwing me off a little bit. But I always been like that too. I ain't even notice it though. I think my friend did. But we get into it in a situation or whatever. It seemed like the weather changed immediately, like with my temper or something. I'm just not noticing that though. I wish I'd noticed that when I was younger. I really started elevating. I started elevating at 4 years old. I got saved and baptized. I probably would have been overly righteous or something. I did. No, I didn't. I ain't started getting saved and baptized till I was like in my teenage years. After I started learning about God. You know, your family tell you about God, and then you don't even be interested. Let's just be honest. You be like, I ain't really interested in that. It sounds too fairy tale. But over time, you realize I should have had God. Why is my parents doing so much better than I'm doing? And then you start to realize it might be the fact that they got God, you know what I mean? So, but I was thinking about earlier today, I was like, how so many men took on the image of women without knowing. Like, you could tell men sat in the house with women a lot more by the way they fight. A lot of them fight. Some of the professionals, I ain't gonna say that, because some profession train that way, I think. But by the way the men fight, it's different now. I heard somebody say fighting on TV, but it ain't like that in real life. It is and it ain't. I seen the dude that I was following, it was my boy Bert. That dude was hell. Me and my brother used to follow him around just to see a good fight. One time he led us a fight. We were following his ass. He said, "This way, nigga." We were going with you know what I'm saying? We were hanging with the roughneck. And we were going trying to find, we were the after party fighters. We were one coming to the club. We was one coming in the club last minute. Everybody like, yeah, but they knew it was finna go down when we came up in there. Goose holler, bro. After we start fighting, we like, Goose holler, Goose holler, Goose holler. The women and the men, we were stomping people out, bro, at the club. And we followed him one day, bro. Me and my brother KO. We were like, hey, man. We done went through a lot of fights that night. That probably one I blacked out. Because there was so many fights that night, just different people fighting, bro, all night long. That's right. Sometimes them fights would start 1, 2 in the morning and went into 5, 6 in the morning, bro. We was out here fighting, bro. People were dying out here. People getting stomped, stampede. It was crazy. So, we were following him one day. He said, "This way, niggas." I ain't mean to say that. I don't know if I can say that or not online. But anyway, we went around now, and it was two brawl. We thought brawlers because they were stout type of people. You know what I'm saying? They went around and they were fighting like some women, but straight up. Not saying women can't fight or nothing. Just saying, you know how they grab you. You know all that. So my boy just walked out. Bert just walked out. He like, hell no. So you know. But doing the good old day though, for me it was, but I know it was bad though. But I swore up and down it was the best day. I just stayed in something. And that's why I don't want to think that was the best day, because I stayed in trouble. But for me, I know for a fact it was the best day because more people got together. It wasn't like it is now. we on phones and stuff. And people talk shit on phone, you got text. And he's like, you text it. Hey, whoever get the best fight move in, block you. Pow. You text. Oh, okay. Pow. God. Block his ass. That karate Zudo kicked his ass. Yeah, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. Not at all, really. That's why I said when I build my studio, it's gonna be, I already got the structure. It's so beautiful in my mind, just the blueprint of it, just the basic of the blueprint of it was so magnificent. I said, I don't even want to see no more. And you know, whether I get out of this situation successfully or unsuccessfully, I'll be able to afford to build this studio. And I just can't wait to build it. Because it's going to be different, bro. It's going to be different. I wish I could tell y'all, but I can't. I've been studying stuff. Like going outside and being able to record and getting the vocals clear and clean with the weather instead of against the weather. I'm not saying my studio gonna be like that, but it probably is. Look, alley cat. Look at the alley cat. Get your ass out. I like it better with no screen. But anyway, I know I gotta clean up all that. Really, I don't. I'm in my work area for now until I figure this wall out. I wish it quit moving. That's how I might have to do something about that. God say you better not touch it. They'll tell me sometime if somebody screw me real bad, they'll be like, such and such face on the wall. Go look for it. If I be too bored and thinking in my mind too much, and it take me a minute, but I find out, I'll be like, oh, that's such and such. That's that jacket, boy. Trying to get it just right. Then I'm padding it. Have that jacket gonna be hard, bro. Then y'all can get tattoos. You can take images off of it and get tattoos. It'll probably be safe then. But then you let me got my money, you know. Did things the right way instead of the wrong way. Ain't nothing wrong with doing things the right way. I always considered it more, not just professional doing things the right way, but more entertaining. Because it's almost like the stuff we don't want to do ASAP. Like, go get insurance. You need insurance for your business. So you starting this business, the last thing you even think about is insurance. But then you get around to the insurance, you don't even want to pay for the insurance. You feel like the insurance is irrelevant, but actually the insurance is more relevant than you could think, especially when it comes down to business. All that paperwork, I'm gonna tell you one thing I learned about business is that the paperwork is way more important than the actual business itself. But as I said, when it comes to the financial department, it's a lot more important. So it's best to do it safe. Me personally, if I'm gonna get into a business, I'm finna make sure I can get the insurance, the paperwork first. I could do all that first. If I could do all that successfully and financially and still be financially stable and not taking food off the table of my family, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start processing it. You know, me though now at the last minute when I was in business, I realized patents is what I was more into, and I realized a lot of people ain't into patents, and I think that's a great start for me. I ain't the kind of person, I'm like, that's why I ain't think I would be good at stock, but I am good at stock though. Pretty good at stock, I think. But I know that patent, I like investing in stuff that people don't, too many people ain't really into, but I like to look at it as long term and be like, what's gonna blossom 10, 20 years from now, substantially, so much so I won't ever have to work again. So do I want to invest in something that's gonna give me this money right now so I can feed this woman and get women or whatever your basic mindset probably told you. And then, or should I just invest in a business that I can work hard into, invest into for 10 years, and about 10 years from now, I'll be a wealthy person. It'll be like that right there. I never, back in the days, I know that now. I didn't do that last time. By the time I realized that, I started getting robbed and people started taking me to the cleaners. But I was hoping by this time I was gonna be able to employ my own people. That's why I look up. That's why I look up to my uncle Rome. He got a business, regardless of how it is, what it is. He done had a business for a while now, and he done been employing people for a while. His people for a while now, and you know I applaud people like that. I don't care. People try to say they do this, say that they do that buying clothes. Who cares? They got a business and they employing people. So you shouldn't even fish your mouth to even worry about the chair they sit in. That's the way I feel about it. That's why, like I said, when I started seeing things from the higher up perspective, I said I ain't condoning it, but I see why they make so many drastic decisions. But it's something else manifesting this stuff, and that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. It's some negative energy mixed up in the positive energy that need to be back in this negative force, and we need to balance them both back out so the earth can breathe again. Because right now we just squeezing them, and you know that ain't gonna work for God. Yeah, 8.2 billion, it'll stop. It ain't gonna keep. So as a whole, as a people, I would say we all need to focus on that. We don't need to really even. I ain't saying they're gonna like, well, what we got? Simple-minded people, what we gotta do? Go stop having sex. I just answered the question. I say you gotta fix the energy, and it's gonna take 10, 20 years, and it's gonna balance itself out. God gonna take care of the population. We just gotta find the energy that's making God manipulate the population, basically as a warning sign to us. Keep on playing with me, and I make it where I won't have to regurgitate you. Regurgitate yourself. So, what we need to focus on is what have we done? They know. I know. That ain't my job to tell their business. But those are they might be part of the higher, but I know they gotta be very rich people. They know what the problem is. And problem is they probably got a lot of jobs for a lot of people, good and bad. And when you in their mind, they think they need to quit. No, you need to just change it. Like I said, a long time ago, I would do it. Like instead of making cigarettes, I would have just sold weed, pack of weed. Let me get some of them weed 52s. Let me get some of the weed ports. I got some people on terror. I don't know if they smoke, but Lord knows they probably need to. Because they be going hell. And I love to see how they probably do be on it, but I don't know. But it's a lot of people really need I ain't going to say that. Some people just need to smoke that don't smoke, though. I will say that. I know some people that don't smoke that need to smoke. Like, even then when I quit, I like to quit and get my tolerance back up. So I got these moments for a lot of different stuff, but this time I'm trying to break it down with just these few issues I got now. And Cause you gotta have I wish I wrote that word down. They had a word for it, y'all. Instead of descending, they were like, I want to say a tolerance. They told me to choose a tolerance. And like I said, I could choose a tolerance. And since I had to deal with Anubis, I swear he breathed smoke, y'all. So I chose a cigarette because he get really upset. The negative part of me get really upset if I ain't smoking for some reason. Now, we gotta figure that part out, y'all. I'm talking to guys though, y'all. I don't get it. Him and God best friend. You can't separate them two. The deaf and God are best friends, bro. You might well say. I seen Jesus walking with the Reaper the other day. They wasn't doing no harm to people. They were just walking. They walked just alike. They walked just alike. Death of smoke. But I got in trouble over that one time. He's like, you spend too much time. You need to get him for a while. But he know I'm also working, so he was just playing with him. But anyway, but yeah. The population, you gotta get rid of the energy, y'all. Whatever energy piss God off, basically. You gotta find that energy. And it could be anything when you look at it like that. It could be over righteous Christian. Over righteous religious folk. It could be greed. And that's why I guess he's showing people you want the money, well you get it greedy. And greedy, he assign you a greed demon. And you just keep eating. It don't matter if you eat or not. I'm telling you, my ex-wife, we was the perfect eaters. When she started throwing that magic on me, she blowed up like a balloon, bro. She got to the point where she couldn't, she was on that chair, bro, and she couldn't get off that chair. And the only time she got off that chair was to cheat on somebody. And she just started, I guess, looking how she was really acting. I don't know why people don't pay attention to this energy. I've been saying it. Like what you be doing to people. And so she was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I can tell now that I know my energy. We were together for 10 years. One time she lost all that weight, and then she just got bigger and bigger again. I had that studio, and I was getting a bunch of people, but they weren't customers. Who was in there? I was just in there making me. I sleep in my business. That's why I ain't got a problem sleeping nowhere. I don't care what y'all say about me. Because even when I'm wealthy, I probably still look like God. I'm bad about sleeping where I work at. So, till I get good, and I like to perfect stuff. But Shawty was just blowing up, bro. I mean, I got worried about her because it was shocking to me. I thought she had a allergic reaction because at this time we were like vegan. I thought she was allergic to something, so I thought she was finna die or something. That wasn't it. And then God told me, after I had that near-death experience in 2020 or 2018 one, and he said, they blow up for throwing magic on you, them females. Yeah. Males, something happened different for the males. Well, they all had that mind crazy stuff if they keep doing it. It just depends on the person. Some people, I guess it depends on what they look like. Like, whatever you love about yourself that made you feel like you can go over there, do this and do that, then you're going to take that away from you. So you get all this money, you're going to get all this stuff, but you ain't going to have. When you wanted the bag, you wanted the bag with the way you look. Now you got the bag, and you ain't got the look. Now you got to ask yourself, which one more important, my health or this bag? Greed demon. Now you over there battling a greed demon. And so if you wanna beat obesity, you gotta beat the demon greed. Once you beat the demon greed, you can start eating right and exercising. Your weight should drop like so as fast as it can. But you gotta stop throwing magic on people. You can't throw magic no more. It's like a cutoff. It's like you're selling dope. You gotta look at the justice in the spiritual like you look at the justice in the physical. It's like you selling dope in the physical. you get in the dope game, you gotta have back then, you gotta have a reason first before the streets can accept you and not kill you and devour your ass. You gotta let the streets know your reason, and you gotta let the streets know your quota. Your quota. When you reach that quota, you gotta read. You gotta, if you want to stay in them streets, you gotta reassign yourself back to them streets in some way through the energy. But if you meet your quota and you leave the streets, you gonna probably retire out the game, OG or whatever. And that's the way you kind of beat that energy. But if you keep going, you're gonna eventually get caught with them drugs, and then you gonna go to prison. And when you get out of prison, you're gonna do better with yourself, and you're gonna try not to even deal with the drugs at all, regardless of what that better might be. And since you done been in prison in that situation, coming from that situation to a situation like this, it's gonna be contemporary enough for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how you get broken and learn lessons, bro. So God, the spiritual world, do the same thing. You keep doing it. Okay, we warned you. Obesity, greed demon. You got everybody keep eating that money. You gonna eat it then. You gonna eat it. You gonna eat it. You're too young for it anyway. You should have sat down somewhere. But I would have balanced you out. You didn't know nothing about what you were talking about. I told God though. I said, I got in trouble for saying that to God. I ain't gonna say it no more though. But but anyway, same with population, and that's how we gonna get right with population, y'all. Stop pissing God off. Just like no water, like it's too much. They putting too much. Somebody finna get in trouble about that water. They putting too much whatever that's chlorine or whatever they be putting in water. Somebody finna get in trouble because they been talking about that in the Astro. They finna tear your whole family up. Whoever doing that to the water. I don't know about them understanding why you do it in the first place. I wish I was part of that process so I could see. I'm sure there's a reason why they did that, chloride, whatever. And but I wish I'd have been a part of that right there. It needed to be more. It should have been more brilliant sciences involved in that right there. But anyway, here lately, somebody been putting a lot more of it in there than they need to, trying to so-called themselves get rid of certain people. I'm just y'all warning. You finna wipe out a whole generation. If I ain't too late, 'cause they told me this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or something like that, and I just didn't want to argue about it 'cause I'm tired of hearing about somebody putting something in water, and because that means somebody promoting it, and I hate that. That hurts me to the core to know that somebody is actually contaminating the element. What kind of food? First and foremost, why would the higher up support a food like that? And then secondly, what the hell is going on? Y'all, we need air and water. Stop already. Stop. Now, you need to tell us the truth. If it's something with the water and air, like the coral reefs in the water and stuff like that, and the overfishing, and the fishes, the coral reef and all that, then let the people know that way. Don't just, we gotta do this, do some perverse ass shit, so you ain't gotta tell the population of the people, I guess, because you don't want the population of the people to worry. No, that's not all the people should worry about, because y'all ain't the smartest people in the world. You might be high up, but you ain't the smartest people in the world. So it's somebody out there that knows something that you need an answer to. So you need to give the people a chance to help you. I got this little saying in the streets. When I used to have to bang back on other gangsters, I used to tell them, now, I hate to watch my words on YouTube, I'm sorry to say it, but I used to bang them out, bro. I used to say, now motherfucker, help me help you. Cause when you see a gangster in tears, you know, I keep these secrets. I won't never tell nobody. But I put these damn gangsters in tears, bro. And back then, and I look them in their eye when I'm about to do that last move on them, that'll take their ass out of here with just my bare hand. I look them in their eyes and I say, now motherfucker, help me help you. Then let them go. They'll be a better person. We'll never hear about it again. They still be messed up and conniving, but they'll never cross me that way again. Then I'm like, peace and love out there, y'all.